Going to try out this new format, see if anybody joins in. I am building a game, but YouTube is promoting these new format live, so we're going to see what's up. And we'll just hang out until somebody jumps in. Let me kick that music back up and put that on loop. All right, we're good. Let's try that as a base action. Let's see. I'll put this over here. Base action. Rebrand. And if nothing else, I'm promoting Sam's music, so we're good. This is not going to work. Let's try. What does the buff one do? Let's see. I'm going to try. There's duration. Statistics mod. This might be what I'm looking for right here. We are going to take from max health. Let's say 10 per tick. Additive for 5 ticks. And let's set this up. That is an action here. And we need to go. I'm out there. And this needs to be in case, right? Yes. Alright, let's see what we get. I have no way of checking that. I'm gonna come back to that then. Let's work on this heal action. That's what we'll do. So that is the here. Max mana. It's going to be 15. We're going to modify the primary statistic. We're going to modify statistic. Max value of. Hey, what's up? Trying out the new format. What you think? Let me know if the audio on the music's too loud too, please. Oh well. I'm not just gonna sit here and rant at it, so I said let's chat. Primary statistics. We're gonna take from what is that? What's that? I am modifying max health. We'll say 15. Next, we're gonna say negative 15, right? Alright, so that is working. Hey, what's up? Just trying to get some chat going, so if you want to chat, hang around. Nope. It is what it is. New format, bound to be some failures. What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? Trying out the new format here. Apparently YouTube is promoting this, so I'm going to give it a shot for a little while. I've been praying for you a little extra, brother. I hope everything's going okay over there. This way it eats up less bandwidth than me trying to do it on the computer. Like I was going to try and live stream the game dev while I'm doing it, but it eats up too much bandwidth on my router. Like the phone eats up a lot less bandwidth, so maybe I can actually do some chats over here. Yeah, like we've got 5 grown people live in this house, and so the live streaming through the router is a little bit hard. It's a little bit easier because my son's in college right now, so like he's not using the bandwidth a lot of the time. And so, but in the evenings, everybody's at home. There will be more. Like I'm trying to, do the thing here and be out of my comfort zone a little bit. So, there may be some in the evenings too, if I can make it work bandwidth wise. It's just a way to kill some time, and I'm hoping people show up. If so, that's cool. Yeah, bro, it gets tough with the bandwidth. Like my wife games in the evenings when she gets home, and then my son games when he's at home, and my daughter is like on Discord and all kinds of stuff with all kinds of people all the time. Like she's TikTok famous, her, and so and my brother-in-law lives here too, so we got like a lot of people eating a lot of bandwidth. That's fucking awesome. I'm trying not to cuss, but that's awesome, brother. I am so glad to hear that. Like, that's good news. Like, I've been praying for y'all like on the regular, but like, it's good to see people getting some stuff coming through. He does. He does. It may not have been the right one for you. Like this game's finally starting to come together in a really real way. Like I'm actually making the things where it shoots the spells. So it's pretty cool to see that come into fruition too. Hey, you, Brunar, and Shannon are listed daily by name. Like, I can't do everybody, but y'all were number one day one, so I got to be there, Ray. So, what's crazy is I'm getting my voice back. That's what's crazy. Hey, bro, life happens. I get that. Like, and I put out a lot of content. I really do. Like, I do 45-minute videos a week at a minimum. And then for a couple of weeks, I was doing 2 45-minute videos a week or a day for every day for 5 days. So that was like 10, what, almost 8 hours worth of content a week. Thank you. Thank you. I just trimmed it up the other day. And like all my pepper, all my salt showing through. Like it used to be like calico, yellow and brown and red and all of that, but now it is mostly white. Can you hear the music? Is it too loud or anything? Like I got it playing in the background on my computer and I didn't know. I appreciate that, bro. Excellent. I didn't want it to be just dead air, but like, and then you get into all the copyright stuff. Oh, let's try this, see if you can hear this. Like, I want it just below, so I don't want it to interfere with anything. If it interferes, I'll turn it off. And it's on a delay for a second, too. Y'all probably know that before I do. Cool. It's not overpowering, though, right? Like, that's the game loop. Yeah. This is like the regular you're out questing through the world loop. And, like, this dude from Monroe, I met him through Timcast, right? And he's like, I'll make some music for your game. I was like, cool. So he shot me this one and another one. And this is going to be the loop that's playing while you're actually out questing. And then I got another one for in the dungeons. But I figured it would make a good behind the live stream, so it's not just me. I didn't figure anybody at all would show up. So I was just going to sit here listening to music with it staring in my face for about an hour or two and then let it ride. I'm glad you did, though. All right, how about that? I'm glad I caught you, bro. I think that's good stuff. Like, I'm glad to hear you got your full time in, though. That's awesome. Like, I'm glad to see people coming up. Like, that's one of the best things for me. Like, when I get positive reports back that people are actually doing better, like, that's good shit. I'm cussing again. I gotta quit doing that. People get mad when you cuss, but YouTube gets mad too. Hey, bud. Hold on. My son just got home.
Hey, bud. I'm live. What'd you say? I'm on live. Oh, cool.
It's on the phone right here. That's my son.
Oh, you got 4 whole people. Damn.
I know, right? I was not expecting anybody. I got 4 people showing up.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing my stuff. I gotta go return my stuff to Taliban.
And be careful out there. He's got to go run back to school.
I'll be a little late coming home. I have to think about going to the gym after. I have to put my class like at 3 to 4. Plus, I have to wait out traffic anyways.
All right, well, hydrate. Yeah, he's got to pick up some stuff and head back to school. Like he was at work and now he's headed off to college. So you waved at the camera. That's funny. Me too. He's doing so good this semester. Like last semester, he got his head, them freshman wanders. But this year he's doing pretty good. Or this semester he's doing pretty good. And like that's all him, right? Like both my kids set their own goals and achieve their own stuff, and like like, yeah, and they're doing their own thing. Like my daughter's internet famous. Like I don't want to call her out because we don't align politically, and our target audiences are not necessarily the same. I'm gonna kill that one. And so, oh, but she's like internet famous, and she does art and stuff. Like she does a lot of really, really, really good art. She's doing her own book, like all kinds of stuff. He wants to be an instrument repairman. Like he's going to school for business management, but then he's going to an instrument tech school to learn how to repair musical instruments. All right, does this work? It does. But yeah, everybody's doing good over here. I mean, the wife just got her promotion a little while ago. Yeah, like I tried very hard to break some patterns, and I did. Like I did break some patterns, and I set some new ones in motion, and they have both picked it up, and I'm very proud of both of them for doing so. Yeah. Let me see if I can show you this real quick. Hold on. Wait. Is it not maybe this button? Like this is my game. Like you can see down here, I'm setting up a heel, but I got it set backwards so that it'll move the health down instead of up so that I can see it before I have to set it to where I can put it on somebody else. And I don't have their systems set up yet, so I wanted to make sure it was working on me before I set it up on them. Right? That is one of the very first boss in the tutorial is that spider. Like you get the shoulder rivers and then you get sent on your little mission, and in the mission it's going to be you have to fight that spider, and then the loot that you get from that spider enables you to do all the rest of the stuff in the game. All of that just recently came together, and like I've got this whole system where you're going to be like, basically this is pre-flood, right? So you're going to be preparing the ark for the flood, and you're going to be going out and collecting like not the souls, but like the prototypes, the DNAs, and storing them in this handbag that you get from that spider in order to propagate the earth on the other side of the disaster that you don't know is coming. So, and like nobody's ever going to see this live except for the few people that are here now and maybe in the future after the game, so I don't mind spoiling that. It's going to be an interesting one. Like I don't know if you saw the map the other day. Let me see if I can flip this again. Like this is the map, right? But like you start out right here in Atlantis, and then you're going to head off into Metronome right here. But like we've got all of this area here. I've got stories for this. Like, and this is going to be like, this is all mountains, but I didn't just want to draw the little pokey. So, and then like I've got another map down here. It fell off the wall, but it's got a few more areas that let's see here. you can see we're going to be dealing with some peoples and things that some people might recognize, but yeah. Uh, I'm trying to make this where this game is standalone, right? But there is a sequel to it uh, that is also a standalone. And then there's another one planned on the backside of that that is also a different standalone so that you can play all three of them separately like you can with Oblivion and stuff. Uh, or with the Elder Scrolls series. Like I'm trying to directly compete with Elder Scrolls. I can do at least as good as Morrowind by myself, but now I'm bringing on a couple of team members. Like I got a guy that's gonna probably be working on the animations for the different attacks and stuff. And then I've got another guy that's working on the graphics, and then I got the guy that's doing the music, and like it's coming together, and it's coming together. It's gonna be fun, and like I'm a world builder. Like that part is the part for me. Right. Right. Yeah, like Elder Scrolls and Stormwind or Skyrim. Like between Oblivion and Skyrim, you got like 2,000 years, right? It's a whole different thing going on. That's the later stuff. But like this is going to be an awful lot of game for a very reasonable price point. Like I'm going to have an awful lot of game in here because I can. Unreal makes it possible that you can do so much more that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the game that I wanted to play. Right? I want to do Skyrim, but I get bored because there's not enough shit in Skyrim to do. And so since Unreal has the tools available and I have the story available, I will be having some beta testers who will be getting free versions of the game. So there is that. But yeah, I'm so excited for everything starting to come together, right? Like, you about to head out?
Cut the shirt, Mama.
Yeah. 1 second.
Love you, me.
Love you. Be careful. Have fun.
Tell you people I said hi.
Will do.
When Mama gets home, tell her I love her.
Taylor said to tell all of you hi. So, he said, Chris said, have a blessed day. But yeah, it's starting to all come together. Like, I'm probably going to have a working tutorial by the end of the summer for sure. And yeah, he is awesome. And then I'm looking to have the first sequence where you're getting out into the world so that we can start trying to build some interest and get Steam and all of that. So that I can hire some people that can do the art better than I can, because I'm not really good at the art. Like I can do basic 3D animate, like 3D modeling and stuff. I can do basic stuff, but like the really cool stuff that is available to it now, I can't do that shit by myself. Like there's no way. I gotta have somebody that wants to make the bosses. Like I got somebody that can make the bosses do what they want to do. And then I can make all of the pieces come together, and I've got the storyline, but I gotta have somebody that can make the art happen. Yeah. Like it's all coming together. I'm speaking it into existence, right? Like this is part of the plan of what God has in my life, and so that's how it's gonna happen. Like as I do my prayer walk every day, this is part of what I'm doing too. So I'm manifesting this. Like it's crazy how much my life has changed since I have been doing the manifestation and the speaking it out. Like I literally speak it out and every day when I walk and it literally is like changing stuff in the world that I can see. And I can't even say it because if I said it, it would be weird, but it's crazy. Right? The way I look at it, he's got a reason for it. Like I'm gonna wind up on all these damn podcasts and stuff. Like I'm building a game studio so that I'll have the financing for the school and shit like that. And like, he's holding it back until he's ready for it to be seen. Yeah. Oh yeah, bruh, like so many times, like just counting since me and my wife have been together, we've been like homeless twice. So yeah, like so much crap, bro. There's so much of a story that I can't even tell it in one sitting. People just like, you're full of shit, like for real. Like I can't even get out of childhood in one sitting, and people would not be like, "That's some bullshit." And I understand that because it's some wild. It's wild. I need to quit cussing. It's wild. But yeah, we've clawed out of some crap, bro. Like for real. Like, this really is a good little jam. I can see me playing a game to this, right? There's just so much there. That's right. The book keeps going. Like the book keeps going until he writes the end, right? Like this is gonna be stuck in my head now. That's it. That's all we can do is play into our role. Like part of what I do, like I assume the responsibility for myself, like out loud. I mean, like I am assuming the responsibility for myself. Right? It's a little Bob. And like it really does make a difference when you start speaking it out that way. Like it's crazy, but it's true. Like it's so weird because like your whole life people tell you, oh, if you believe that, you're just going to be disappointed because they've been disappointed because they're losing in life. Like just because somebody else fails don't mean you have to. Somebody can win. People have won. People do win. Why can't I be the winner? And so that can change your whole perspective on stuff. Oh yeah. I'm so at peace, bro. Like it's really wild. Like I still have one problem left, and he's working on me. But my neighbor is my only problem that I got left. Really, is like I snap on that dude so fast, but like that dude's crazy, bro. Like he's literally dug a ditch between our houses, and like we're in a subdivision. Like it's not like flooding. Like it's crazy. Yeah. No ways, no shape, no how am I perfect. I'm just better at the struggle, right? I'm better at catching myself these days. Bro, this dude is like literally schizophrenic. And like he said out loud, schizophrenia is not part of my life. So like he's not taking his meds and like completely bonkers. Like he gets out there and throws propane tanks, like them little, the short ones you hook up to the gas tank, to the barbecue pit. Like he gets out there and just throws them up in the air, just like for the hell of it. And like it's a whole issue. I actually had like I don't want to. Hands got laid the other day. Like he put his hands on me and like I smacked him. I did. But it was open hand, right? Like the dude thought I punched him, bro. Like and like he's not a little dude either. Like he's about an inch shorter than me, but he probably got 60 pounds on me. And like I smacked him, but like, bro, like just what? And he like staggered back and he thought I punched him. Like he's all hollering. Like he lives with his mom and he's hollering at his mom that I punched him. Bruh. Bruh. That was so funny. Like my son's sitting there watching it. And like Taylor is 6'3". He's 240. So like he's just sitting there chilling, like leaning on the car, watching all of it go down. And the dude comes up and pushes me, and I'm just like, I'm talking about, I'm quick for a cripple, like, and so I just, pow, bro, done. And he's like, I can't believe you punched me. I didn't punch you. I slapped you. You a bitch. I got a great cousin. He don't. He really don't. And I keep trying to tell him that. I am no. Like I'm just it's so crazy because I got 13 discs, right? 3 of them impinged my spinal cord. And when I went to the Social Security doctor, he said, you shouldn't be walking. Right? And I'm walking. So like I'm really quick for a cripple. I like I'm better than I used to be, but when I fall into talking, it's hard for me. Yeah, this dude here, bro. Like, and it's predictable. Like he gets paid the same day I get paid because I'm on Social Security disability, right? So he gets paid the same day I do, and you know when he does it, on that day, every day he goes gets a 6-pack, gets drunk, and loses his stuff. See, here's the thing I realized about that though. Like, you're not meant to be aggressive, right? You're not supposed to be like taking the action to people. But if they're taking the action to you, you are able to defend yourself. And that's what a whole lot of people got twisted up. Like, I can stop you, I just can't go to you. So if you want to come to me, then I can stop you. And it's that easy. And like that's in every situation for everything, right? If you're trying to steal from me, I can stop you. If you're trying to come in my house, I can stop you. If you're trying to put your hands on me, I can stop you. And so, but that goes the backwards way too. You can stop me if I'm doing that to you. So if you in the smoke, you just gonna catch the smoke. Like, so some of that aggressiveness, that strength is supposed to be there. We're just supposed to learn how to use it, right? There are times when you are supposed to be angry, and there are times when you're supposed to be physical. I'm just really terrible judge of that. And so I'm just trying to get better. No. And see, that's the thing about me too. Like, I done watched enough people get beat that I ain't gonna do it no more. And it's like that. And so you're not gonna do it around me. Yeah, like, and it's cool if you don't want to hang around me for that. Like, I don't have time for people that do stupid shit. So like, I don't hang around with people who do stupid things. Like, if you want to hang around and we gonna talk about coming up, I got you. But if you want to hang around and talk about satanic football rituals, I don't, you know? Yep. I don't want to be nowhere near it. Like, all these people out here asking for situations to pop off, I'm praying against that every single day because, man, people don't understand what they're asking for. I don't want to see no violence, no more, none. And like, people just idolize that. The people that ain't never been in it idolize that, right? Like, the whole reason I ain't got teeth is because of violence. Like, my teeth got broke by a pool cue. So Yeah. I want everybody to be able to do that too, though. So, like, you got to be a little bit aggressive. I've been struggling with that because there's a lot of stuff out there that I feel like I should be addressing, but I back off because I'm like, well, maybe that's a little bit too aggressive. But maybe that's just me being too far back. Right. It is not worth jail time. It is never worth jail time, brother. I promise you that much. Like there is no offense that you can give to me that is worth me and being separated from my wife and my kids. So unless you are literally putting your hands on me, there is not a single word that you can call me that is ever going to make me strike you. Right? You're never going to push me out of that box like that. But if you put your hands on me, I'm going to make you stop putting your hands on me. Yeah. The best thing to do is to walk out of it, brother. The only way to win a fight is to not get in that shit. All right, so if that works there, it's going to work in all the rest of them. I just need to set them up. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you ain't gonna touch me, you ain't gonna touch them, but like, you do you. Like, I'm not gonna let you put your hands on your own old lady though. So I'm also that dude. Hey, bro, I'm glad to see you pop in, bro. It was good seeing you. I'm gonna try and do some more of these. Like, oh, it YouTube is promoting this, so I'm gonna try to be more into this, and it's more available for me than trying to get into that. Like, if I got to get up and walk through the house, we can do that like this. So I just got to get past my own phobias. Like, I gotta, like, this is severe social anxiety for me, believe it or not. Just sitting here having this conversation on, like, I'm just like freaking the fuck out. But right? Ah, okay, cool. Brantley Gilbert, read me my rights. I might have to write that down because this is not going to be saved. Brantley Gilbert. Read me my rights. That's the goal, bro. It really is. And that's hard for people to understand. Like, I want this channel to succeed. I want to make money at it, like all of that. But like, that's not really the goal. Like, all of this is about spreading knowledge and spreading awareness. And so, excellent. I'll definitely check it out. Like, it's so hard to do reactions right now, bro. Like, it's really getting to the point. Remember, I did a video like a year ago. I was like, man, YouTube is really trying to push us out. They really are right now. Like, they're really doing some stuff back end on how we get seen. So, for instance, like the Dax video. Dax on his videos, and this is fully his right. Like, I'm not mad at Dax, but on his videos, you're automatically blocked. And you can dispute it. Sorry, my voice is getting a little froggy there, but so you can dispute it, and then after a certain amount of time, then you can put it up. Whereas you can do other measures where it doesn't do the block, where you can claim the revenue, and that's cool. Like, claim the revenue, or you can share revenue, or you can have no claim on the music. Well, the blocking one, like, completely throws your algorithm slap out of the box. Like, for us reactors, we don't get promoted past that point for like 2 or 3 days. Well, I've got two of those this week because I did Dax today and I did Dax 2 days ago and I did Beyonce yesterday. And so I'm going to have two of those back to back. But they just make it where it's really hard for us to get music because even if it's not blocked like that, if they're claiming the music, it downranks us in the algorithm. But also, like the sharing, like Struggle Jennings is really good for this. Jelly is good for this. Sharing revenue. They put up a song and then we do a reaction to it and it splits the revenue automatically. Those people actually put us into the algorithm. So if we can get into the people that are doing those, as opposed to the people who put the claims on, then we can, get better reach. So I'm trying to do things to get the reach up again because, like I said, I did Dax and I did Beyonce, and that just killed my ratings for probably the next week. I'm still going to do what I need to do, though, so I'm just not going to get the algorithm. Sorry. Bruh. Jelly is just so good. Like, so good. And but the problem is that I deal with my certain stuff. I don't deal with drinking. I don't deal with fornication for a large part. I don't deal with like a lot of the things. So Dan Vask? I don't think so. I'll write that one down. No, I don't think so, brother. I'm gonna check that out. Like I got my little notepad and my pen here. I'll write stuff down because I forget. I am terrible about forgetting. I'm trying to look at the camera that I normally record on. Hit it up. Like it's hard for me to scroll back through I've got so many videos. It's hard for me to go back and find the recommends these days. I need to do another. Hey, this is a recommend one, but it was getting buried so far that I had to take it down. Like not down, but like out of the hit at the top of my page. Like I really like the stuff where we can dig into the emotions, but like the James Blunt stuff, it hits me on the algorithm too, and that's awesome because I haven't got to do a whole lot of metal. Like metal's a whole genre that I like. My high school years were formed around metal, where everybody else was going off with Tupac and stuff. I was doing Megadeth and Metallica and going in that direction. And so, I did a lot of metal, but I don't do a lot of metal these days because my taste in music are not the same. I'll definitely check that out though. Dan Vask. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I don't know. I may wrap it up here in a few minutes and try and get back on again later this evening. Like this is doing extremely well, but I don't think I can do this and program at the same time. Like I want to be able to keep up with chat, so I may try this later in the evening in case there's more people on. But I do like this does feel like a really good format for me. Like I don't like TikTok. like I've spent a lot of time on TikTok, but there's a lot of negative crap over there, and I don't really care about the format a whole lot. So if I can do this, this is a lot better than trying to do it on the computer. Yeah, I'll see if I get one of those up. I might do one this weekend and get it up for Monday. Oh, not that it's hard or anything. It's just I'm I get distracted real easy. Let me go ahead and write that down too. I'll do a request video. So I really do have to write things down. Nah, that's cool, brother. Like, it was really just like I really didn't expect anybody to pop in at all. So the fact that you came in and hung out is awesome. Like, I really appreciate that. I really do. And oh, it's gonna boost the algorithm. Like, this is 45 minutes. And you know what's amazing is I can talk. Like, that's what's been holding me back from a lot of stuff is the fact that for so long my voice has been just kaput after 10 or 15 minutes and I can't do this. So the fact that I can do this at all, that's a blessing, and I'm gonna use it. So, I do appreciate you stopping in, though, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Tell her good luck. Have a great day. I appreciate it for y'all stopping in too. I would have to go back through and look to tell you the truth. Like, the Appalachia I told, like, I'm finding a lot of good stuff there, and I really just enjoy getting the good music out. So, anything that's like deeply emotional, like that's what I'm really looking for more these days. I'm starting to try and trend away from some of the stuff because I've talked about it so much, it's not new to me anymore. Nah, bro, I'm about to wrap up. I appreciate you hanging through, though. Just like I said, this was just a test video. I really wanted to see how well it would work, and it's doing really well. Like, I haven't had any issues at all. I may turn off the delay. Like, some people come in there sideways, and I don't want it to be a sideways type of situation, you know? Like, there's things you just can't talk about, and some people just cannot understand that. But I do appreciate you dropping in, brother. It's been good. Been good to be able to talk. Like, this feels like a good conversation, you know, like instead of just like texting, you know. So, but have a good day, brother. I appreciate you. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this one up. So, all right. Until next time, I love you. God loves you. You're perfect, whole, and complete just the way that you are, and this has been Pitt. How do I turn this off? That's the question. There we go.